Hey y'all, Cousin Eddie with LittleJ's Fireworks. Today I want to do a video showcasing a lot of our items down this aisle, and you can call them assortments or case packs, combo packs, whatever you want to call them. But they are essentially just a bunch of cakes that we sell together. So take for instance Mob Madness. You get 4 500-gram cakes in this pack. All of them are 49 shots. And don't worry guys, we're going to cut open each one of these while we go through here and show you everything about them. Mob Madness, let's see, we have it for $109.99. So like I said, each one of them is 49 shots, so you're getting a total of 196 shots for $109.99. If you were to break that down, so 110 bucks divided by 4 cases, so you're looking at $27.50 a piece. That's pretty good for retail. But let's check it out. Let me get the cart here and we can cut them open and check out all these cakes. All right. First one up is going to be Inside Job. Next one is Crime Scene. And we have Turf War, I believe. Yep, Turf War. And then ending off with Blood Money. These are all 49 shots. These all last about a minute apiece. These are great cakes, guys. So good value here at $110 for all 4. Comes out to $27.50 a piece. So we're excited about these. I'm going to throw these back in the case and then we'll move right back on and go see all the other ones. All right, the next one, Midnight Mojo, which is made by Fisherman. So this is going to have 4 500-gram cakes in it called Mystery, Temptation, Radicity, and Conspiracy. These are all 16 shots apiece, so for a total of 64 shots. Let's see, this one we have priced at $119.99, so 120 bucks for that case. We'll put you at $30 a piece. All right, let's check it out. This Fisherman brand, we've carried a few of their cakes in the past, not many, but definitely excited about it. This one's called Temptation, 16 shots. This one almost looks pretty cool. Radicity? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not, but I'm sure you guys will correct me. Mystery. All right, and then Conspiracy. All really good size cakes, 16 shots. These are going to have a lot bigger breaks than what Mob Madness is going to have. All right, we'll get all these thrown back in there. Moving on down the line. This one is called Death Wish, and this one is 4 500-gram cakes made by Pyro. We've carried quite a bit of Pyro in the past. We're in the Midwest. This is probably more of an East Coast brand, so we're excited to carry it because not a lot of other people around here carry this brand. This one is 4 different 500-gram cakes, all 20 shots a piece, so 80 shots total. Price on this one comes out to $125 a piece for the $125 for the case. You divide that by the 4 cases, we're looking at $31.25 for each cake. So once again, very good for retail. Let's check it out, see what these cakes look like. Determination. I really, really like that Pyro Demon logo. How cool is that? Plus they put out a good product, which I care about more than their logo. But next one, Punisher, 20 shots. Look at that. The Slayer. And the final one, Executioner. Very cool, guys. All 20 shots, all 500 gram cakes, 80 shots in total. These combo packs are great to throw in there, because usually a lot of times you can get them cheaper than what we have on our back wall that are all 500 gram cakes just in retail, so that brings down the retail price per each by buying them like this. So we kind of have quite a few different ones to choose from this year. All right, the big box of bombs. This one's been around for a while. It's made by Brothers. It has their whole bomb collection in there. So there's atom bomb, hydrogen bomb, neutron bomb, and cobalt bomb. Those are all 36 shots a piece, so 144 shots total. And we have that priced at 130 bucks, $129.99 for 4 of them. Okay, so that's, let's see, 130 divided by 4. I'm looking at $32.50 a cake. So another good retail price on that. I think if you're probably going to shop around, guys, and look, I think at a retail, you're probably going to find these 40 and up for each one of these cakes. So to get them at $32.50, if you buy this case, pretty good. The other nice thing is that these are all higher shot count cakes. So if a lot of you guys like Saturday Night Special, these are kind of like that one as well, with a 36 shot. Atom Bomb. Blonde Joke is another one that they make that's 36 shot. Hydrogen Bomb. Neutron Bomb. And then Cobalt Bomb. So that's the 4 of these guys. 144 shots total in this case. These Brothers ones always seem to sell the fastest and sell out the quickest. Just probably because everybody knows Brothers and they're a very consistent company. Very good cakes. All right, moving on. Another one from Pyro Demon. This one is called Party Time Combo Pack. This is kind of like Mob Madness. These are all 48 shot cakes. So let's see, it looks like there's Jack D, Jimmy, Johnny, and Buddy. All 48 shots. So 192 shots total in this case. And we have it for $139.99 for the 4, so it's $140. That'll take it to $35 a piece. Let's check them out. Let's see, this first one is Buddy. Almost kind of about the same size as the Mob Madness collection. These are cakes about the same size as like Hit the Road Jack, Highfalutin, things like that. 48 shots. Jimmy, 48 shots. Save the best for last with Jack D. My favorite. All right, guys. That's this case. 192 shots. 35 bucks a piece. Got it for the 140 for the case. Pretty excited about this one. This one's a great brand to have around here that not very many other places carry. So, all right, moving on. This one is called Haunted, and it is made by Raccoon Fireworks. This is 6 different 500 gram cakes that are in here. These are only 7-shot 500 gram cakes in all of them. So there's Earth Shocker. Now You See It. This one's a really cool cake because it one of the effects that's in there on Now You See It is kind of called a ghost effect, where you'll have the shell come up and then after that it'll be one color and then it goes away and then it comes back to a different color. It's very cool. Willow King. Obviously you're going to have a bunch of the willow breaks. Some of these effects that are in here, Raccoon is top notch. They're the best in the business at making them, kind of like that ghost effect that I was telling you. The Day After Roswell, Backyard Celebration, and Out with a Bang. So I know that some of you that are watching right now might go, yeah, but those are only 7 shots. And Eddie, you just showed us some that are 48 shots. These are going to be massive breaks compared to some of these other ones. These other ones are going to be great for length. They're going to, last a lot longer, but these are going to fill the sky. These are going to be big, big breaks. Clearly, look how they packaged it. There's not paper in there. We've got the board in there, which they're actually required to do now. But Willow King. This is a very popular one for them. The Day After Roswell. Now You See It. This is probably my favorite out of this pack. Earth Shocker. Out with a Bang. This one might be their most popular out of all of these. And then Backyard Celebration. All really, really good cakes. So only 7 shots, but massive, massive breaks. And from a great company and reliable. So 42 shots total in this case. We have it for $149.99. All right, guys. So 150 bucks for this package with 6 in there a piece. You're looking at $25 a cake. I would say a good retail price that you're going to find in this area is going to be around 35 bucks for each one of these cakes. So great deal by having them only at 25. Plus you're getting huge, massive breaks, getting 6 of them in that pack. So very, very cool. We're excited about that one. I really like Raccoon's products. All right, and then ending it, we have one made by Legend. This one's called Cool Family Assortment. This one's going to be a little bit different. Everything we've shown you before has all 500 gram cakes in it. This one is going to have 3 different 500 gram cakes called Devil's Side, Bumblebee, and Mummy Blaster. And then it's also going to have 8 different 200 gram cakes. So this is kind of a show in a box, in my opinion. This is, if you want to have different variety in your show, this one's going to be a great pack for that, just by adding in the 200s. Let's see, we have that at $129.99. That is cheap. And the reason I say that's so cheap, if at a retail level, let's say these 500 gram cakes are 30 bucks a piece. You've got $90 right there. And then these 200 gram cakes at a retail level, probably in the $10 to $15 range. Let's call them $10. you know, that's another $80. So we're at 80 for the 200 gram cakes and 90 for the 500 gram cakes. We're at $170. You know, we're $40 cheaper right here alone. So great deal in my opinion. Let's check it out though. Let's cut it open and see what all these cakes look like. And then on the outside of the box, they didn't give us the shot counts either. So I want to see these shot counts. Let's see, the 200s first. Hit Team and Good Ride. These are both 9-shot cakes. Heavy Metal, I've shot this one plenty of times. Key Break, both 9-shot cakes. And then let's see, we have Devil's Side, which is going to be one of the 500 gram cakes. This one's going to be 10 shots. So you're going to get a lot bigger breaks with this compared to some of the other ones that are 36 shots, 48 shots, 49 shots. Mummy Blaster. This one's 9 shots. Bumblebee. Another The Last 500 gram cake, which is 8 shots. So it looks like we have one that's 8, 9, and 10 shots on the 500 gram cakes. As far as the 200s, Full Moon Night, 9 shots. And then Witch Shadow, which is also 9 shots. Trick or Treat, 9 shots. And then ending with Full Moon Hunter at 9 shots. So like I said, guys, you're getting 3 500 gram cakes and 8 200 gram cakes. This is basically a show in a box. And for 130 bucks, great deal in my opinion. We're expecting this aisle to kind of clear out the very first. You know, a lot of people are going to want good deals this year. So I'm sure that this is going to be the highest traveled area in our store. And then everybody will kind of make their way back to check out all the other 500 gram cakes too. But we are definitely excited about all these, whatever you call them, combo packs, assortments, whatever. Either way, we're really, really excited about all these. Check them out. We'll definitely have some videos for you, and definitely reach out to us by email or check us out on littlejsfireworks.com. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.